Hello, you guys. Welcome back to what is going to be a fabulous episode of Pageants and Prosecco. This is going to be another one that's a shorty, but a goodie. You know what I'm saying? I've been keeping up a little bit better with what's happening at Miss Universe. However, like I said, I'm going to bring you guys my prediction sometime here soon, and it may just have to be after the weekend. And I apologize for being gone for so long. It's been a whirlwind. Okay, let me adjust this a little bit because I feel like I'm so close to the camera. I feel like I need to be like right here. Okay, but if you guys are listening to this, we are available on every major platform to stream. And we are also live on the YouTube streets, one of my favorite streets to be on. And my apologies, but I am dealing with a super slow computer at the moment because I'm trying to edit a movie. And this computer was, when I bought it, it's new, but it's also dated. So it can't handle all of the goodness that comes with being a filmmaker. And the movie is about 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30. And it's taking up 23 gigabytes. So my computer is lagging until I finally get a chance to export it. Okay. I feel like my it looks off, but whatever. Okay. So let's just get into it. I really wanted to just hop on here, say hello, because I know you guys have missed me and I missed you guys too. And I want to talk Miss Universe, but like I said, I'll bring you guys a little bit more of my insider information here probably Tuesday. Probably Tuesday going into Wednesday. All things considered. So the first thing I want to talk about is something that is kind of just a little bit light until we get into more of the, I guess, the heavier topics that we're getting to. It's not really heavy, but and I do have a little bit of Miss Universe video to show. Maybe put my phone on silence. Okay, it is. I do have a little bit of Miss Universe video to show that I got from the Missology page, and it's showing some of the girls. And I can tell you who are some of my favorites just simply by looking at this video. I think one thing that's really interesting about pageants is that it really is all body language. Like it really is body language, confidence, and um, you can just tell when a girl has that it factor, you know? And right now, what I'm seeing in some of these pageant girls, from just stuff I'm watching on social media, is that some of them are doing better than others when it comes to just overall stage presence, their photogenic presence, their wardrobe styling, their social media marketing um, during these events at Miss Universe. And you can kind of see who, in my opinion, is going to easily make top 20 based off of a few of these observations. And it's all body language. And that's one thing to me that I think is interesting um, about our industry. Okay. Okay. So if you guys are watching, go ahead and leave a comment, say hi, and let me know where you are watching from. Okay. Okay, so let's just get into it. I'm going to show you guys this video first from Missology. Actually, no, let's not do that just yet. Let's end on that note. Okay, first, let's talk about Miss Pia Wirtzbach. She is doing something that I have no courage to do, which is to give away the clothes I wore for my competitions. Like, there's so many dresses in the closet right now that I have. I will loan them out, but I just do not want to part ways with my clothes. So I came across this article a while ago. I just hadn't started the podcast yet. Brought it back up, and I wanted to talk about it real fast because it's still timely, despite it being dated October 26th. And, this is obviously um, November, but it's not that far away. Okay, so I saw this article that was really interesting. It says Pia is giving away and auctioning off her Miss Universe memorabilia. And so what does that mean? Let's just read a little bit farther. She opened up about her decision to put her Miss Universe memorabilia up for auction after being asked by some social media users whether the items matter at all to her. Oh, wait, before I even get into this, let me tell you what I'm sipping on. There's nothing spectacular today. I honestly have no wine in this house because my mother is here and I can't drink around my mother. So I have cranberry juice that has a little happy tone to it. And so that's all I really have today. Just a little bit of cranberry juice with some ice and Smirnoff. Smirnoff. Just a little bit of a sugar. But if anyone asks, it's my sister's. And it really is my sister. But she's not gonna watch this. So but yeah, no wine today, unfortunately. And I do need to throw away that bottle of apothic that I have because it's hiding in my dresser. Yes, this is the realities of having your mom around in the house, like a very Christian mother. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. Um, Maybe. I know a lot of people who drink with their parents, but if it was me and my dad, it'd be different, but it's not. My mama Sita is here. And so I gotta, be respectful of the house. And so I stuck into the cranberry juice. Super good. Okay, so Pia opened up about her decision to put her Miss Universe memorabilia up for auction. Hi, thanks for watching. After being asked by social media users whether items matter at all to her, which is a very bold question, but in the comment section of her IG post about the upcoming charity, the Miss Universe 2015 title holder said the items are, quote, more sentimental to me than anything I am auctioning off, end quote, but also noted that letting go of them does not mean that they are not important to her. Quote, she says, I have a plan of turning them into something more memorable and lasting. And that she received the items during a very important time in her life. And since then, she's been so blessed. She cannot think of a better way to give back to the same community that helped her become who she is now. And so she's auctioning off some clothes and accessories that she used in the journey for the Miss Universe crown, as we know, including the silver dress that she wore when she was announced as a top 15 finalist at the national pageant in the Philippines. On her way to going to Miss Universe, her notebooks containing all of her thoughts and notes that helped her become the winning queen that she is, that we know today, the icon. And the exclusive auction dubbed, quote, Love Gala Eternal Elegance, a night of timeless love, end quote, is going to take place on December 3rd, with proceeds going to a youth center there in the Philippines. And according to her, the center will create a safe space for young people to access education, prevention, and treatment related to HIV, which is important because December 1st is World AIDS Day. And we all know that Pia has been a huge advocate for AIDS as her platform. She's also a very good textbook definition of a pageant queen who advocates for a real platform. Oh, well, not just like a real platform, but who advocates for her platform. And and out of pageant AIDS and World AIDS Day. I feel like every December I do, or end of November, I do see her speaking up and talking about it consistently since 2015 and before she was crowned Miss Universe. So take notes, girls. This is how you do a platform. I'm also okay. So sorry. I'm trying to tell you guys, my computer is just doing what it wants to do today. At least this image will appear. Oh, so sorry. I think I just got kicked off the stream for a second there, but it says we're still going, so I'm gonna keep going. But Pia is a good example of advocating for a platform long term. So take notes from Pia and how she's been advocating for World AIDS Day and HIV and AIDS prevention and control. This is kind of a great example of that. But anyway, the proceeds from her auction is going to go to a youth center there in the Philippines for young people to have access to education, prevention, treatment related to HIV. And then she says that I don't want to pronounce the city because I don't want to get it wrong, but she says that that city is committed to prioritizing HIV through its various initiatives in the STI, HIV, AIDS prevention and control program. And she cannot wait for this highly anticipated event. And that is going to be something to look forward to. It said it took her 3 attempts to win the Miss Universe Philippines title. She then represented the Philippines and won Miss Universe 2015, and she became the first Filipina to take home the highly coveted Universe crown in 4 decades. Is that true? I guess so. Yeah, she really brought a lot of attention back to the Asian domination that we call over here. I feel like for a long time, Central and South America had a strong run. Okay, something else I just ran across while talking about Pia is actually an earlier article published in October 15th. Let me show you guys. About Pia as well. And it says that she struggles with fame. She says public scrutiny can be tough. Let's see what she's talking about. So I'm reading this to you guys very raw, so I don't know what she's gonna say. But she talked to the Philippine Star. I think it's called Life. Ooh, okay. Look at these boots on Sex. These are so cute. Damn boots. Okay. She said she took to Instagram to share her answer to a question that she picked From author Miranda July's Talk the Talk for luxury brand Prada. What seems easy for others but is hard for you? And she talked about the pros and cons of being a public figure. And she said being a public figure comes with benefits and challenges. She's grateful for the opportunities and appreciate the support from her audience, but navigating public scrutiny can be tough. The local star explained that a simple comment can lead to intense judgment, spark heated arguments online, which makes it overwhelming and difficult for her to balance authenticity with expectations. And I would totally agree because there's some times where I don't even post something just because I just don't want someone to see it or something to see it. But I'm agreeing when it comes to a simple comment can lead to intense judgment, not the fact that I am on her level and understand her pain. But she said a quick look at her comment section reveals the extent of that. Ultimately, staying true to yourself is what matters. Oh, look at what a great picture of her. She has 14.8 million followers, you guys. It's almost 15 million. Can you imagine 15 million people following you? Jesus. This comes as Pia is not making her mark in the fashion industry, faces allegations that she stole contacts to introduce herself into the fashion world. Her makeup artist, Justin Suriano, was quick to defend her from the accusations, noting that she's well connected and has been attending a lot of fashion shows in New York since 2015. I don't think Pia needs to steal contacts. And even if he didn't, this was actually a hot mess of a storyline on the Housewives of Potomac a couple years ago, taking people's mailing lists for a we can read this article too. Taking people's mailing lists for their own charity. Like it was a charity ball and the girl was on the board for the ball or something like that. And then she took a screenshot of the people who attended the ball so she can invite them to her other event, which I guess is a faux pas, but it sounds like great networking to me. But we're gonna see what they talk about here in a second. But then just going on with the article, it says the former beauty queen recently made history as the first, I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but someone from the Philippines, a Pinay, to walk the runway of the L'Oreal Paris Le Défilé, a Walk Your Worth fashion show last September 24th at the Opera de Paris in France, which aims to highlight the message of self-love, sisterhood, and beauty through captivating runway presentations. And headlining the affair, as we know, was Kendall Jenner. If you guys saw this, Miss Rye was there, who we know as Miss World, right? Cara, Jane Fonda, and singer Camila Cabello, and more. We saw this. I actually didn't know. And she also walked for Michael Cinco's show. And we talked about Michael Cinco on this last episode. So you guys know how I feel about him. He's actually going to be a judge at this year's Miss America competition. Sorry. He's on the selection committee. My apologies. So that's tough. But let me see, because now I'm just on a rabbit hole. Let's go ahead and look at what is going on with this stolen contact theory, just because I'm on this whole Pia investigation now. Okay. Oh my gosh, I hope I don't get anything crazy that pops up. An ad just popped up, you guys. What? Promo code for Capital One? Oh, I can use that. Okay. Let's get this together. Okay, I didn't want this episode to be too long, but we are going to talk about Miss Grand Internationals. This is also a story that I have been holding on to until I got my podcast life together. And then what's going on with Miss World withdrawing. No, Miss World believe Jamaica. I actually forgot which country it was. But a Miss World contestant withdrawing from the international competition, Dominican. We're going to talk about that in a second. Oh, she withdrew from the Miss World Dominican pageant over nationality controversy. We're going to look at that in a second. Okay, but hold on 1 second. Let's get back to Pia. Waiting for these ads to go away. But in the meantime, if you guys are watching, please drop below where you're from. It is 12:20 over here. You guys, it's my birthday. It's 20 minutes after midnight. 12:20 is the birthday time, December 20th. That's the B-day. Okay, for whatever reason, I think I might have hit my limit on the philstarlife.com website, Philippine Star Life, because it will not show me about this stolen contact story. But maybe it's not worth reporting on because I don't like to bring somebody down. And why draw attention to something if it's not true, right? Okay, let's just move forward. So something that I saw back in October, October 30th. I did not read all of this just yet, but I did skim it. But let's investigate what is happening over here with Miss Grand International. Because I did hear and see some things, and I think this is just another part to it. I heard something about the crowning, and I saw a little bit of it on the internet streets. But it says there's going to be 4 Miss Grand International winners that will have their titles revoked. And it says Myanmar's contestant, originally the second runner-up at this year's Miss Grand International pageant, has had her title revoked, marking the 4th time a contestant has been stripped of her title at the event. The Miss Grand International organization announced on Facebook Monday. So this was October 30th that this information came out. So this was on Monday, the 28th, that this information came out. That her title, that they revoked her title, citing, quote, inappropriate behavior as the reason for the decision. And then this is her right here. So pretty. I did see videos of Miss Grand. I will give you guys maybe like a top 10 of my favorites one day. But I mean, look at this hair. Oh, that could be a hair commercial by itself. All right, prior to the statement, I'm so tired. You guys, it's been a long day. Okay. Prior to the statement, during the coronation night in Bangkok on Saturday, the 17-year-old was awarded the title of second runner-up, while the Philippines representatives were named first runner-up, and India, Rachel Gupta, won the crown. However, following the announcement, Myanmar tearfully exited the event with her team, declining to participate in activities organized for the top 5 finalists. And we know that is a huge no-no. It shows terrible sportsmanship. On Instagram Live the next day, she expressed feelings of being robbed after failing to win 2 special awards, Best National Costume and Country's Power of the Year, according to the news. And she explained that her tears were for her countrymen who had hoped she would secure the National Costume Award and bring home the Country Power of the Year distinction for Myanmar. And then they mentioned other Miss Grand title holders who were also dethroned. This article made it come off as if 4 of them were dethroned that day, but they're saying 4 in history have been dethroned. But we know about a few of them. I actually don't know her first name. I always say Anae, but I don't feel like I've ever heard her name out loud. But Miss Garcia, she was Miss Grand International 2015 from Dominican Republic. She's actually blowing up on Instagram for her coaching videos. I don't know if you guys follow Ane Garcia on Instagram, but you should, because she gives out some great tips on how to walk and how to present yourself on the stage. But we know in 2015, she was stripped of her title 5 months after she was crowned due to her alleged inability to fulfill her responsibilities. Um, she struggled to meet her obligations as the reigning queen. Placement also left, and then it just gives out more information about two other girls. Ooh, you guys, when I tell you, I am struggling right now with this episode. I'm gonna smear off with in that little bottle. This is why I stick to wine. Okay, in 2022, the fifth runner-up was also resigned because she didn't sign her contract and fulfill her duties 3 days after. And I think that's 4. Okay. So we know. If you guys watch Miss Grand International, leave a comment below what you guys thought of the coronation ceremony. I know some of us cut off from the actual live stream, but those who were there, let me know. Comment below if you're watching this on a replay. Let us know your opinion on this. For me, obviously, win, lose, draw. For those who know me, you know, well, you may not know. But those who know me know I have not won majority of the competitions that I have competed in. And look at me. I'm a very distinguished competitor. But sometimes you have some girls who are just ready and not even that they're better than you. Like they just simply are better than you. And sometimes you gotta just take that L and figure out how to kind of make it into a W by turning it upside down or to the left a little bit, adding another L, and that makes a W. Eventually you get there. And it takes a lot. And I can understand 100%, 100% of having a community go rah rah for you and go hard for you and cheer for you 100% of the way, and to let them down. It just happened to me in May. Actually, I had a lot of people. Well, not even a lot of people. Some people who knew. This is why I don't tell people that I'm competing in pageants. But whenever you compete in a pageant, you have to know that you might lose. Like you can't just assume. But it says she wanted some of the other awards, not necessarily the crown, but other awards. And I can get jiggy with it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you work really hard in the swimsuit category or in an interview category, you do want that particular award. When I compete in my next pageant, I'm going for best bikini or best swimsuit or best in swimsuit because that's a goal. And I know that I'm working really hard, particularly in the gym, to get this body right. And I honestly neither win a crown, but if I win that award, it's because of my hard work in this particular category. So I can understand wanting to win this particular award so much because you probably put more effort into trying to win that award. However, what I cannot get jiggy with is bad sportsmanship. When there's 1,000 girls competing against you, realistically, the odds are against you. And in this industry of ours, the odds are forever against us because only one person can take home the crown. And it's so subjective. And then, like people say, different judges, different nights, different outcome. And that's true. And that's true. And so I am not a fan of bad sportsmanship in pageants because you can always compete again. This one in particular, you probably can't compete again for Miss Grand or the international competition. But for state pageants, like I said, it took Pia 3 times to win. If she blew a temper tantrum on her first try, you think they would have let her back? They might have let her back financially, but they're not gonna let her win. Let's just be real. So it's always good to just save face and just cry at home. Just cry at home. I didn't cry plenty of times. Plenty of times. All right, last story. Let's talk about this just real fast. So I do have a little bit of work to get into. I have a long night ahead of me. I had a long day and a long night. So there's a little bit of controversy happening over at the Miss World Dominican pageant over nationality. So what does that mean? Nationality. Let's talk about it. Cassandra Jacques, I believe is her name. Jacques, representing San Juan de la Maguana in the Miss World Dominican pageant, announced her decision to withdraw due to controversy surrounding her nationality. In an emotional statement, she explained that after careful reflection, she chose to step down from the competition, describing it as a difficult but necessary decision. And she says, with a heart full of mixed feelings, I want to share the decision that has not been easy for her. She decided to give up her participation in the Miss World Dominican pageant. This dream, which she embraced with so much enthusiasm, effort, and dedication, has been one of the most important experiences of her life. And she expressed gratitude to her supporters and added that she looks forward to future opportunities and hopes to continue receiving their encouragement as she takes on new challenges. And her withdrawal has ignited debate on social media regarding her Haitian heritage and issues of identity in pageants. The Miss World Dominican organization has yet to comment on the solution. Okay, now, some of the comments are saying, Cristobal said, they don't know what the problem is. Last year she was representing Haiti. Does she have dual nationality? And then someone says, if there is an agenda, I'm not really sold on that, but let me assume for a minute, then try doing it through a beauty pageant is pretty much the weakest way of doing it. And then someone else mentioned how DR is in the middle of an immigration crisis with its next door neighbor, which is Haiti, but yet there are many like you still have doubts. And then someone says you can't flip-flop nationalities when it's convenient. Usually you can only compete in international competitions representing one country, even if you have multiple nationalities. And then someone else says that she's not Dominican. She's just been living in DR for 2 years. She's Haitian. And that's why people are questioning why she's representing DR. And then someone says the whole island is full of Black Africans from Haiti to Dominican Republic. One has 4 C hair, the other 2 C hair. She can represent Haiti as she should. Let a true Dominican queen represent them. And then someone else says, historically, Dominicans do not like Haitians because of their African descent. And your comment kind of proved that. Okay. So for those who do not understand the issue with this, let me just show you. And if you are watching this, if you're listening to this on the podcast, I apologize, but just Google Dominican Republic and Haiti and go to images. And hopefully they show it. This is something that I do not know about, but have heard about. So if you look at this picture of Haiti and DR, they're literally one island, but it's separated almost a little bit halfway off the middle. But Haiti has more people who have Black and brown skin tone versus DR is more so associated with, I don't know, know how to say it correctly. Like, I guess the Hispanic community, more Spanish speakers, um, people who I have seen are darker skin Hispanics. I guess I don't know if that's right. Um, Dominican Republic is different than Haiti. It's pretty much like Black and Latinx. And I don't know if that's considered Latinx because I don't know if that is right. You guys understand what I'm saying? It's like two different nationalities. It's pretty much in America, like Black and Mexican. Like you have people who are Black and Mexican, and you have people who are Black, and you have people who are actual Mexicans. And people who are Black um, from the diaspora represents African American. They have cultures and a whole society, lingo. People who are Mexican, feel very strong with their cultures and what they represent, and their history and their heritage, and they have their traditions. And you don't really, I mean, we cross naturally because we're in America, but you understand, it's two different groups of people, especially after the election. It's been a huge divide. And so those who are Black Mexicans, that's something different. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a subset of people who are strictly African American and those who are Mexican. This is how I kind of equate this conversation that I've heard about before. Haiti is people who are Black Africans, and DR are people who can connect to um, Hispanics. And so for me, I never understood this conversation, so I'm not going to speak more about it. But because they're on the same island, it's so interesting to me how they do not quite get along, from what I understand. And Haiti has always had, like, in my opinion, bad PR. Like, people think that people from Haiti are just poor, and then you have people from DR, and it looks more lively over there. But for them to be on one island and have such a different, yin and yang conversation about each other, I don't know. But that's obviously what's happening here. It sounds like the young lady, um, Jacqui, is from Haiti, moved to DR, and now wants to compete in the pageant. And they're pretty much bullying her out of representing the DR because she is Haitian. And I don't know what to say about that. I can understand why they will want someone Dominican to represent them. I can understand that. I can also understand if you're working and living and spending money in DR, then you kind of have the right to do that. But in America, things are just different. And people have those same conversations over here too. I don't know necessarily how big Haiti and DR is compared to on a map, but I can imagine if it was two different states. And I'm just driving, like Indiana is really close to me. Like Indiana is probably like 40 minutes away from here. So if I worked in Indiana, a lot of people work in Indiana and come back to Chicago. If I worked in Indiana, I can technically qualify for the Miss Indiana pageant because you have to work, live, or play, or go to school in a state. So a lot of girls, they go to school in Wisconsin, they go to school in Iowa, they go to school in Indiana, or sometimes they go to school in Tennessee. Not necessarily Tennessee, actually, but they'll go to school in Iowa and Indiana and then live here. And Miss USA rules say you need 3 months. So if I have a permanent address in Illinois and my school address in Iowa, guess what I'm going to do? Compete in both. If I can financially afford it, I'm going to compete in both. And we know state hopping is a thing here in America. I don't know the equivalent of what you guys call it or anywhere overseas, but it is kind of looked down upon. It is looked down upon because you don't know the state. But I don't think anyone is really gonna like bully you out of competing for it. But I have seen a lot of conversation on social media from people who this pageant cycle who have said, "Oh, she's not originally from here." I almost said a state. I almost said state. Not gonna be petty, but they're like, "Oh, she's not from here. She doesn't represent us. How can they let her compete?" Or she just moved here. I mean, that conversation has been happening since the beginning of the rule change in pageants. Like we see it with Mia Sanchez. She's talked about it before. I guess she, you know, lived in California, worked in Vegas or something like that. And California and Vegas is literally right there. And I think it's like 2 hours away from LA from Vegas. So I don't know. But she competed for Nevada after trying at California for years. And then she ended up winning Miss Nevada. And then some people were saying, like, what's the capital of Nevada? And she couldn't answer fast enough for the people who were trolling her. And that's why some people don't believe that you should represent a state that you don't really know about. Because, in some of these pageants, they'll ask you, like, if I lived in Chicago, what's the first place you'll take me? And if I don't know Chicago, what I'm going to do is say the Bean, the Sears Tower. Like, I would expect someone to give me an answer that is not a tourist answer. So I know that it happens over here. So I can only understand people who are diehards for their country. Someone like DR, I can understand why they would be upset. Now, should the girl get removed from the pageant? Should she step down? No, I would push through the noise and not listen to it. But that's me, and I can't tell you what I would do because I'm not in her shoes. And so I don't know how bad those threats are. And maybe if she even messes around and wins, they can have a whole nother attitude about that. And then also too, I'm not sure if this is a conversation that they're having, but simply because maybe she's darker skin tone, there could be a little bit of colorism happening over there too. Maybe they don't want someone who doesn't represent them nationally and who might win and it's just naturally a darker skin tone. Sometimes people are colorist against skin tones. And I know that there's two different distinct skin tones between Haitian and DR. So maybe that's also a conversation piece that people are having. Okay. Last thing I wish to do. Speaking of Miss DR, she's on the Mixology page. Okay. I wanted to show this video on the Mixology page. If you guys are not following, is MISS. I mean, I'm sure you are. MISSOSOLOGY, Mixology. Okay, I want to show this video, but I cannot find the one I was looking for. Oh yes, Miss Earth is tomorrow, the 9th. Saturday the 9th. I can attempt. I'm not making no promises. I was happy about you guys Miss Earth update, but okay. I'm trying to find this video that I saw earlier to go through it. But it's not popping up on my page. If you guys are looking for great pageant coverage, I'm telling you, like, Mixology is that girl. I don't know who's running it. I believe they're overseas based off the phone number I'm looking at right here. but they always come correct. Okay, so let's look at a few of the Miss Universe candidates attending the Miss Universe Masterclass at the Intercontinental Presidente Hotel, starting with the home country. Mexico. Okay, just real quick observations. I think she's gorgeous. I love this suit jacket. I mean, this blazer on her. I think she has a great look. I love her eyes. I love her features. Strong. Definitely a strong contestant. Honduras. I think she could spruce up the styling a half bit, but I'm not against it. She looks fun. She looks bubbly. I love the hair color. Zimbabwe is someone I noticed in another picture I saw of her, and I think she's actually super gorgeous. And I think Zimbabwe came correct. It was the first time I actually like looked up and been like, "Who is this? What country is this?" And I think Zimbabwe has that Black Barbie look that we all love. But I saw her in another picture of her in a blue dress. Slade, super cute. Tanzania was also in the picture, and she also looked really good. I love the styling here, true to the culture. Here we have Somalia, and I've seen a few of her outfits this season or this pageant week, and I love how she can make modest look really fashionable. Like this yellow outfit with the roses, super chic. And then Miss Universe Zambia is also one I noticed in that picture because it was a picture of all the African queens. Yeah, her and Zimbabwe definitely up there. Switzerland is cute. I feel like I just need more, maybe from the dress. Just something more is missing from this picture to make her like a hot bombshell. But came through. Same as Bangladesh. I'm not sure. It's something, but it's a lot happening with this outfit. I think it's the pants not being tailored correctly. And then the corset, I would have just worn something a little bit more plain, maybe like a black skirt to make this corset pop out just a little bit stronger. Here I am with my fashion IQ. Not sure what country this is, but it's giving cute vibes. I can't even attempt to guess what that is. Is that Croatia? Croatia? Yeah, Croatia. Yeah. El Salvador is gorgeous on first impression. I love her face. I love her posture. I love her stance. I can see her going pretty far. Cyprus, this is cute. It's just not giving me Miss Universe, the outfit, but it's cute. It's just giving me interview chic. I think she could have came with a stronger outfit or pose. Like Belgium. Look at Belgium. I feel like I call her mid-dance. Look at this face. Even though she's in motion, she's delivering face. And I love to see this representative from Belgium. This isn't who I think is in Belgium, but it's nice to see us represented in that country. Korea, I saw in another picture. I think she's really, really pretty. I love her eyes. I love everything about Korea. I saw her earlier and I thought she was a standout, especially when it comes to representing um, for the for Asia and the Asian countries. And yeah, she's definitely a standout to me for sure. Albania is my first time seeing her, but there's actually a dress from Albania that looks very similar to what she has on. I wonder if this is just a style over there. But just looking at her real fast, I think she has a body. I love it. I love the piercing on the belly button because I have one too. I think she's delivering face, and she kind of is giving me like Olivia Colpo a little bit here. But I think the body is doing what it needs to do. And I actually like this styling quite a bit. One Air, this is one of the first ones for this country here. This is giving me cute, but this is giving me Instagram cute, like I'm going to the mall and I dressed up to go out to the mall. I think she could have came stronger. Something, it's not 100%. Maybe it's the pants. But I love this shiny. I love this color against her skin. Great contrast. But I think she's cute. I think she has a good face. It's just something. I just need something more. The Bahamas is delivering. She looks fun, lively, not against it. Love the hair, love the earrings, love the dress. That's a good look. Cuba, I saw her in another picture. This is fine. And that's all I can really say. I think it needs to be tailored. I think the pants are kind of giving me big, especially like here. Oh, I guess you can't see my mouse. But in the crotch area and her seat, that's what some people call it, is the seat. I think she has a face. She has a cute face, but again, I just need something. I just need something more. I need something strong. Great Britain, like this is what I'm talking about. Like this is good, clean, balanced, and proportionate. It. I'm not gonna talk about the skirt, but I don't know if that was supposed to be down there. Like this little, little corner. But I do love her fashion sense. I love the blazer mixed with the dress. I love her face and I love the hair. That's cute. I wonder what the attire was. Netherlands give me face. I like this. He looks bright. I love the hairstyling. I love the hair color on her. I love this outfit. This is cute. Yeah. Okay. Some of the girls are delivering. Next we have Cambodia. And again, this is not nearly a fraction of all the girls. It's just something that I saw on Missiology page. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Cambodia, yeah. You can tell in the likes. 1,000 likes on this picture. I don't see anything I would critique here. Maybe the sunglasses indoors, but there's nothing wrong with this at all. I love the makeup. I love the face. I love the pose. I love the jacket, half on and half off. Tell me she's a fashionista. I could tell based off the purse, the jacket, the sunglasses, and the earrings that she's into fashion. And I love that for Cambodia. Kazakhstan is cute. I love the glam of it all. I love her face. This is cute. I don't think I need anything more, but she is kind of giving shy just a little bit, just a little bit. Singapore has face. Okay, look at those eyes looking down at me. I kind of like this dress. It's new, it's different. I wish it had been more form-fitting, but that's just a personal opinion. But she has great face. I love someone who can okay, Spain. I love someone who can smize with me, darling. Smize. Spain is that girl when it comes to fashion so far. I love how she incorporated the red, which I know is a Spaniard color. Makes her stand out. This outfit is cute. And I love someone who can come correct with the fashion. And I love the hair. I love the styling all together. Really good. New Guinea. This isn't bad, but I don't know. I could tell maybe this is a local designer, so I'm not gonna say anything, but I don't know. I would have done either or, the pants or the top. But them together is not giving 100%, but the face is serving. The skin is glass. Moldova, I'm just not, I just need something more. I need something more. Maybe the black is giving too dark for color. Maybe the hair should be more out. I just need something more. Peru is cute. I love this outfit. Love the earrings. Love the smile. Don't know what country this is, but I do love the short bob. The bob is in. Love that. Romania is cute. I like it. But yeah, I'll just click through. Don't want to give opinion on everybody. I don't want to be biased. But for me, you can just kind of tell. Well, if I looked at all the girls' pictures, I could see who got it. I could look at all these girls' pictures and write down my favorites, and then go back and look again, and be like, okay, yeah, this person's gonna win. Argentina is cute. I love this Chanel tweed. I don't know if it's actual Chanel or what, but it's giving first lady. It's giving presidential. Okay, Vietnam with the glasses. Okay, Paramore. I love this picture 100%. This is how you stand out. That's a great photo. That's a model photo. Israel is cute. So is Pakistan. Pakistan is giving me cute. Okay, Fiji. Bye. I like Fiji. She's cute. I can see. I wish you could watch interviews, but now you can, right? Don't they show a little bit? And we're back to the front. I wish I could watch interviews so I can see. So category is face. Your top beauty is Miss Universe 2024 candidates attend the Miss Universe Masterclass at the Intercontinental Presidente Hotel. And this was 7 hours ago, Thursday, November 7th. If you guys want to hop on their page and look at it, Paul Ventura took these pictures. Let's make a friend today. Oh, and tomorrow's his birthday. Happy birthday to Paul. Thank you for the photos. This is on Miss Allie page if you guys want to see what I was looking at. And I wish I could show see the video. I think this might have been it. No, this was it.
Venezuela. Thank you so much. Say hi to Mrs. Solid Yeah. Hi. Wow, that was nice.
I had to go back to look at what country this young lady was from because of what she just did here. This is a prime example of what I'm talking about when it comes to body language, personality, and confidence. Just simply watching this video for a minute and a half out of the 3 minutes that it is, so you can finish it, she stood out to me the most, so I wanted to see what country she was from. The minute I just saw what country she was from, I understood what country she is from. This is Miss Colombia. And we all know Colombia always comes correct. But just look at the body language, and then I'm going to jump back off of here. But just look at the body language and confidence when she was taking this picture, okay? Let's rewind this.
software. Hi.
Okay. So that was that on that. I thought and anticipated this episode being 15 minutes, but seeing as how we are an hour long, let's go ahead and wrap it up, shall we? I just want to say, I think I'm buffering. Let me just wait a second. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope your glasses are empty. Mine was. Didn't start off with a lot anyway. But thank you guys for tuning in. Just simply watching that video makes me more motivated to give you guys the top 20 prediction list before prelims. And that is my goal. Even if I don't come on the air, let me see when prelims are. Oh, wait, you guys, breaking news. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me look. I got breaking news just now. Okay, it says Miss Panama, Italy, will no longer serve as Miss Panama after she was removed from the contest. And it says, following her disqualification from Miss Universe, Italy broke her silence in an interview, sharing her perspective on the events leading up to the organizer's decision. 19-year-old was set to represent Panama on November 16th and spoke out alongside her boyfriend, alleging economic irregular irregularities, irregular, irregular, irregularities, and lack of support from the national director of Miss Panama, Cesar Rodriguez. And although it was initially announced that Italy would retain her Miss Universe Panama crown, her statements prompted the organization to strip her of her title officially. And okay, in a social media post from the organization, it says the Miss Panama organization deeply regrets the disqualification of our contestant in the 73rd Miss Universe. This decision was made by the Miss Universe organization after a thorough evaluation, which verified through security systems and the work team that our candidate was in a room other than the one assigned to her, accompanied by a person outside of the pageant production with no official makeup artist present. And then the organization also went on to say, we categorically deny any statements attempting to mislead the public about the reason behind its decision. Before announcing her disqualification, all relevant verifications were made to ensure clarity and transparency in the process. So Cesar went live to speak about her qualities, initially indicating she would keep her Miss Panama title. At the time, he refrained from discussing specifics of the incident at the hotel in Mexico City, and his stance shifted after Italy's interview with La Moradita. This needs to be a whole nother episode. I'm gonna make this another episode later, but it says the organization's final statement said this: failure to comply with the rules communicated to each candidate by the Miss Universe organization led to our representative's disqualification. The Miss Panama organization has always prioritized the candidate's integrity. However, due to repeated contract violations by the candidate, we regretfully announce the formal revocation of Italy Mora's title as Miss Universe Panama 2024. And by Tuesday afternoon, Italy's coronation photos were removed from the social media accounts of Miss Panama and Miss Universe Panama. And the organizations unfollowed her. The only remnants of her participation are promotional posts and images featuring her alongside the current Miss Universe, Cheyennes. And then, this was this. Looking ahead, the organization concluded, quote, the Miss Panama organization reaffirms its commitment to Miss Universe and will focus on selecting a new representative for Miss Universe 2025, who we trust will fulfill her responsibilities with dedication. So they're going to focus on a new rep for Miss Universe 2025. Okay. I'll just read the rest of this article. Almost done. It says, although it's still being determined whether Italy received direct notification of her dismissal, she posted a response on her stories saying, quote, I stand firm in demanding from Miss Universe International a formal copy of my dismissal and the sanctions applied. I am not the first Miss Universe dismissed for speaking out about the rights violations and extortion faced by national and international organizations. Despite the turmoil surrounding the Miss Universe, the event will air on Telemundo on Saturday, the 16th, with broadcasts on USA networks across Latin America. Oh my God. So they're saying not only is she disqualified from Miss Universe, but she's not even having her regular title. She's not keeping her national title. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's so sad. Okay. I'm going to do some more digging as per usual. I'll keep you guys updated. Okay. So prelims are on the 14th and finals are on the 16th. So I have plenty of time. November 14th is next Thursday here in America. So I'm going to get it to you. I will do that for you guys. I got you guys by next Thursday at the latest. I will have my predictions for you. So stay tuned because they're going to be good. And trust me when I tell you, Miss Universe will be in my predictions. Okay? I don't miss, y'all. I don't miss. You can really tell. And based off that video, I just saw that 3-minute video. Some of my favorites were up in there. Some of my favorites were in that video. I'm not going to say who. I told you about who. But I saw someone else after I watched Columbia. And I said, okay. Okay. This was going to be a good competition. And it always is. You know, once they start narrowing down, then it becomes a real competition. And that's what I'm here for. And that's why I'm here for you guys as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I love you. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.